The Mike and Tony Show is intended for a mature audience. Listener discretion is advised.
What's going on, everybody? This is Bruce Leroy, and you're listening to Mike and Tony, the only podcast where we shoot the shit and keep it real.
Yes, the voice of Bruce Leroy, one of the best guests of all times. One of our little starting off strong. You good? You got your phone there? Yeah, Bruce Leroy hasn't been on in a little while, but he was not too long ago.
Yeah,
a couple months ago maybe. Yeah. He was here. But yeah, it's episode 283. It's again, mark your bingo card. It's a midday Saturday podcast.
Yes, sir.
What is it, like one something?
Like
1:30. Yeah,
1:30. Okay.
So a 1:30 afternoon podcast. I've got a show tonight.
Yeah,
we've been hanging out. It's been a really good several days.
Yeah, my week has been chaotic.
Yeah, I know. You were saying you've been going as well.
Yeah,
I've been for several days.
You know, did the 4-0 pop up, and
yeesh.
You know, I was basically doing that from like 2 to 11:30 p.m. You know,
damn.
And then the next day was
swing shift.
Yeah, and then the next day was Red Rocks, and so I was there again from 2 to 11:30. You think we left? Yeah, 11:30.
Something like that. Yeah,
11:30.
Yeah.
You know, got home at 12:30.
Dude, so that show that we went to, the Dirty Heads, live at Red Rocks, was that the 26th, 5th?
Yeah, 26th, 25th.
Yeah,
25th.
Okay, June 25th. Badass show, bro.
Could say it's the 27th.
Unfortunately, one act got cut out.
Yeah, that sucks because you know what too is that they were not in the Dylan lineup either.
So it was like their one moment to shine,
right? Fuck. At Red Rocks, opening up for Dirty Heads. Like, oh my god! Because anybody that knows or listens or watches or anything like that, we had the night before too. Marley was canceled on his set because of the rain.
I was curious. Did they have opening acts that did perform?
Yeah.
Oh. So what happens? What happens? What would have happened if
lightning? There's too much lightning and inclement weather. Yeah,
totally. Red Rocks always kind of has that, you know, surrounding it. But had they had to, like, say the Dirty Heads weren't able to perform that night, what would have happened with everybody's tickets? And you don't know. I don't know what they do.
I don't think they do anything, Dollar. I think it's just when you buy your ticket,
it's a gamble, brother.
It's a gamble. It is.
You're out in Mother Nature.
Yeah,
because it is exposed.
Yeah.
If you've never been to Red Rocks, if you live in Colorado and you have never been to Red Rocks, figure it the fuck out.
Number one, straight to jail.
Straight to
You're going straight to jail because you have not. If you lived here your whole life, you have never been to the United States' greatest venue. Like I was telling you,
yes,
only second to Madison Square Garden, which is open year round.
Yeah,
year round.
Yeah,
and they only beat Red Rocks in attendance by not that much.
When I was telling you, Red Rocks is dope because it's you brought us a lot of the history a couple episodes ago, but also that I was telling you how it was part of FDR's New Deal.
Yeah,
I didn't know that it was part of like the national parks and all that stuff they put into place at the same time. And it's just we're so fucking lucky to have that.
Yeah.
I don't know if we don't do anything like that anymore. Our government doesn't do any shit like that.
Not this one.
If anything, they talk about.
They take things down. Yeah, take things away.
Get rid of this park. We're going to use that for firewood.
Yeah.
Or whatever the fuck. Yeah. No. So the Dirty Heads concert was phenomenal, though.
Yep.
They were on point. It was so cool because I've seen them twice now in a pretty close, time period.
Yeah.
But it was nice because it was between when the album dropped.
Yep.
So last time was a bit different. It was all on the old stuff. And this one, and of course they play a mix, the whole time. But it was fucking phenomenal. It was also a historic show because his daughter.
Yeah. Sophia Lynn.
Thank you. I don't know, I was blanking. Did her premiere performance live. Can you imagine?
Your first show ever.
Dude,
it was her first live show ever in front of people.
Yeah.
Like she didn't start off like at a bar or anything like that or a little festival. No. Red Rocks is her first singing debut in front of a live audience.
Oh, dude, he looked teary.
Yeah.
And
he walked away for a bit. You see that when he was like playing the guitar and he came back?
Yeah, during the song, you mean? Yeah. And because he kind of introduced the moment, and I already knew what it was because of you, because when we were walking to Will Call to pick up our tickets, you recognized the song that they were sound checking, and you were like, "Hey, that's Sophia's song. I bet she's going to play tonight." And otherwise, they had not said anything about it. Yeah. And then, no, it was really dope. It was great to see that. It was emotional for me because I'm just a bar guy or whatever. I just play locally and stuff. But I played music my whole life. My kids have grown up around it. Yeah. So I related when he said, I've been doing this for 25 years, and then his daughter's performing, and I think about, you heard Jilly singing right before the show. It's a big thing for her, and so imagining like your first fucking show, like, hey, welcome to the music business. This is Red Rocks. And the other thing that was really cool about that show, I felt like, was it seemed like all the fellows were having a really good time. Oh yeah. That's the best. When you with the band or the entertainer you're watching seems to really particularly be enjoying themselves. I mean, they do it all the time. Yeah. And they said it multiple times. They stopped and were just like, man, there's times we miss our family.
There's a point in time where like Jared was like giggling at one. Like, he was like singing the lyrics and he giggled like in the middle. Goofy as hell. You're like, what the hell's going on with him, dude? Yeah.
Yeah, he was just being goofy. I imagine you do it every night. Yeah. It gets to be a thing where you just want to have fun. And my favorite moment in that show, honestly, was toward the end when he was like, Jared was talking to somebody near the front row or right there in the audience. I think Duddy was singing or something like that. And he like was motioning to this fan, and then he took his hat off, threw it out, and the guy threw back a fucking neon orange shiesty.
Yeah, because it's the part of that song. That's the music video, is they have the ski mask.
But who did that? Was that a rando?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. That was what was crazy to me about it. It was just a crazy moment where you were like, and then he even said something like, that was a very trustworthy hat exchange.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you got to also understand those people that are in the front there. Yeah. Those are people that are
at hardcore.
Yeah, dirty heads, and they see him all the time, and same with Dave when he sees all those people up front. Those are the regular people here.
I see.
That are always up front.
All
the time.
I see.
And so, but yeah, like he said, he was like, that was very trustworthy hat exchange. That's fine. But yeah, he had the ski mask on for that song, and then
which really added to it, too.
Yeah, well, that's like I said, that's the video. Yeah. The actual music video is them wearing ski masks and stuff like that. And last night in the Dylan show, because I also went to that one, with the Dylan show, they actually had ski masks this time.
Oh, cool.
And so Jared came out with an orange ski mask and everything. And then Duddy came out with a ski mask, but Duddy's ski mask was not a good one.
Oh, no.
It was the whole face. Like, it was open. You know what I'm talking about? So it was just like this. And when he was singing, he was trying to bring it down because it was like, it covered his mouth, right?
He has a beard, right?
Yeah. He has a beard and he has long hair too, just like Jared. But he kept, and afterwards he was cracking up. He was like, you guys, I got to give me a new ski mask. He goes, I got this last second. He goes, I look like a fucking knight up here. He goes, I look like a knight from medieval times. Yeah, because he was just like, the ski mask and the open face.
The chainmail fucking hat or whatever.
But he was cracking up. Everyone was cracking up. He was like, I look like a knight up here.
Oh my God, that's funny, dude. No, they are such great guys. That is such a great band. It was so enjoyable. Really fun.
Dude, the energy is ridiculous.
It really is. It really is. And because the people are so fucking invested. Yeah. That's what we talked about last time we saw him, is like, I'm just like, man, you talk about building a loyal following. Just unbelievable. Yeah. I mean, everyone knows the songs. Everyone's excited as fuck about the new ones. I have to comment on that though. Like the new album, like how fire is that thing? Yeah. And the variety in it. It's so hard to be a band at the top like Dirty Heads is and put out a brand new album that's all bangers. That's so hard to do. Yeah. So many bands wish they could do something like that. Yep. Oh, they were so good. It was so good.
Yeah. No, there's
I had a good time.
Yeah, and it was like I said, there's a couple of meaningful ones in there too. Like as far as like the song decisions, right? Too Young that Sophia's on, and then Future Self is an awesome one.
So many good ones.
Writing a letter to my future self, and then Better, talking about mental health and stuff like that. And so, but yeah,
they even played Lay Me Down, I think.
Oh yeah. They're playing lots, but I'm just saying the new album.
Yeah, all of it. It was just great to have.
No, I'm saying the new album is like very uplifting and like as far as like mental health stuff and everything like that too. So.
Yeah, is that a new thing though? I feel like that's kind of their vibe.
Well, I know that's kind of thing, but I'm just saying it was a good set of songs in there.
Hell yeah, yeah, I really enjoyed it. They play a long time too.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
They do an hour and a half set.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah,
that's nice. Those big fancy bands that come out and play fucking 47 minutes.
And we're done. All right, thanks, folks.
Yeah,
yeah. No, it was great. It was awesome. I got me a Dave poster. You know, one of his foils. And so his Red Rocks one.
Yeah. Oh, so cool.
Got one of those, and then the Cam one. Got a Cam foil. From
it was great
night.
to see Cam too.
Yeah, and everyone thinks you're Cam.
Yeah, everyone thought I was Cam Schuyler. Everybody.
I jumped it when I saw him last night. I was like, "Hey, what's up, Tony?" He looked at me. He was like, "I was like, oh, Cam. I mean, Cam. Sorry." We joked around that we were going to take a selfie. Last night and be like, I was gonna tag you. I'm like, hey, I'm here with $20, y'all.
That would have been so funny, bro.
Dylan.
That would have been so funny. We can like tap in and out for each other at events and stuff. I wonder what he's up to tonight. Maybe play a little bit of my set tonight. I'm all there with the paintbrush.
But for anybody that's listening, the joke was when we were at Red Rocks, people kept on coming up to Tony asking him what the inspiration was for the poster and what he thought about the show and this and that, and it's like that's Tony. Cam's over there.
Yeah, and you intervened, but I was having a moment right when you intervened where I was debating fucking around and just playing with the idea and be like, it came from my bowels, like deep inside, acting weird, being just
I know. I told Patty the story, and I told him that he's like, yeah, I intervened, and he said you should have let Tony just go with it, man.
Yeah, I know. That's what he was saying at the show, too.
Just let him go with it, man. Just let him talk about it.
Yeah, it's funny. Well, I noticed it when I first met Cam. It's not just that we kind of look similar. It's that we have similar styles, like the way we dress, I think, too. The shorts, the type of shoes.
Well, you guys were wearing black shirts and black shirt yesterday.
Yeah, with our ball cap on. Like, we just look so similar. It's kind of wild. But yeah, no, so it was great to see him, too. But overall, it was... really, really great show. In other breaking reggae news, everybody, the big artist Tony Dollar, I have a song coming out. I finally figured it out. It's Monday.
Okay.
So if you're hearing this podcast, the song should have dropped. My fly fishing song, Mystic Mountain Morning. And I'm going to play it tonight live at the show too. But if you're hearing this on the podcast, the show's over. So sorry. There's no way I'll get it out today before the show. But yeah, so be on the lookout for that, man. New song. I'm really happy with that one. I'm so addicted to fly fishing right now. Fly fishing city.
Well, like I said, when I was telling you about when Brian, I was like, Brian, tell me what gear we were using, because I was like, I want to look at getting some of my own gear. And Brian was like, oh yeah, he told me the name of them, and I like looked online, dollar. And it was like
unbelievable
and
stuff.
One was like $800. Another, like the rod and reel combo, I was like, oh my God. And then the other one was like $1,000.
You're like, I'm out.
I was like, geez, dude. It's like, Brian, what is a good beginner one?
Yeah.
And then there was like one at Costco, and I sent him a picture.
Yeah.
And it's like a $199 one. It's like at Costco or something like that. And he's all trash. It's trash. And I was like, I know, Brian, but
when you start,
I need to start, bro. What's a good starter one? And so, he was just,
with fly fishing, it's more a matter of what you're fishing for. Is it big stuff or is it little stuff, or like what kind of stuff are you fishing for? That's more to me what matters. But that's so funny. We were talking about that a couple episodes ago about how fly fishing is a great hobby. And it's like golf or, any of these other things where you pay all this money. The difference being that with golf, you have to pay every time.
Every time. And skiing, you have to pay every time, right? You have to get your lift tickets and all that stuff. And it's initial cost up front. Yeah.
Dude, I am looking forward to tomorrow. I'm going to fucking do nothing tomorrow.
Nothing.
I'm just going to sleep, relax. It's like been several days. I finished that little patio, by the way, out in the back. Yeah, so that's all finished. But that was some hard labor. My wife did not realize how much it was, but that digging was crazy. The pile of dirt I removed to install a patio was insane.
Yeah, well, because you put your pebble in your sand and all that stuff. Do it right,
You have to, or else it shifts around on you.
And then the fill and all that stuff.
At the end, did all that. Yeah, it's all finished up now.
It's not like, just put a couple bricks right here.
Yeah, right. Well, and the other thing, there was a flower bed there. It was an L-shaped flower bed that we removed the bottom part of the L and put a patio there instead. And so remove all the bricks and dig out all the dirt just down to ground level. And then you have to dig below ground level, obviously, to do it right.
To get to make sure that the fill and everything brings it up to where the bricks are level.
Oh, yeah, it's math. Yeah. You got to calculate the whole way, or else you end up fucking an inch above the sidewalk.
Or below. Even worse, right?
Yeah,
you dig too much.
Water puddles. That would be great for where I keep my cold plunge.
Yeah.
Just fucking a little puddle of water all the time.
Yeah. No, I feel like that's like the ladies are like the foreman of the stuff. They're just like, yeah, right there. Let's go ahead and put it there.
I know.
You're just like, okay. Well, it's going to take a little bit of, don't care about the time.
Yeah.
It just needs to go there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think but I think there's a sprinkler line that runs right under there.
Make it happen.
Move the sprinkler line.
Make it happen. I don't know. That's your territory, so I'm just the boss. Yeah, that's so so funny. But it does feel good, and then it's summertime. It's good, important to check boxes off. But it's been nice to be out in the sun, like just getting so much sun and being outdoors in Colorado. It's a beautiful thing. It's really nice.
Well, I mean, us on Thursday, geez, man, it was toasty, and then it was overcast, and it was toasty again, and then rain and hail.
Yeah,
that hail came down.
That was wild,
brutal,
bro.
Right when we were there.
Yeah,
like it's a good thing we got to the Jeep when we did.
Oh, I know.
Otherwise, we would have been like.
I was glad you said, "Hey, you should just come chill with me."
Yeah.
Because if you hadn't, we would have got stuck apart.
Yeah.
And I would have just been saying, like, "No fucking way, I'm walking over there right now." But it was just in the nick of time. It was like as soon as I got in there, we started chilling. Fired up the heater. It was nice. We were just kicking it.
Soccer. Watched the U.S.
Yeah, watched a little bit of U.S. Did they win that game?
Lost that one.
They did lose.
Yeah.
Damn.
That was
they were rallying at the end.
That was the one where they lost in extra time when it was supposed to be like 7 minutes of extra time. And,
right.
And they scored at 8 minutes and 30 seconds of extra time. Like a whole minute 30.
Oh.
They got extra time.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
Too bad.
Yeah, Fran was texting me all angry.
That's so funny. Okay. So what was I going to do? Was there anything else we wanted to hit up before? I feel like there was something we had wanted to talk about, but I don't remember for sure. Hey, you want to talk a little bit of crazy history?
Yeah, what's that?
Okay, I got it. What's that? What is that?
What is crazy history?
What is crazy history? Okay, so first is Wojtek, the soldier bear.
What?
I think it's pronounced Wojtek. I don't know. It's Russian.
Okay.
Wojtek. The soldier bear. Actually, it's Polish. Sorry, my bad. Polish soldiers in Iran bought a bear cub from a kid on the side of the road in 1942. Traded a Swiss Army knife and some cans of food. They named him Wojtek, which means happy warrior. Raised him on condensed milk and fed him out of a vodka bottle. And he grew up drinking beer and eating cigarettes. When their unit got deployed to Italy, the British transport ship wouldn't allow pets, so the Polish command enlisted him officially. Wojtek was given the rank of private, assigned a serial number, and listed on the company roster. His paybook recorded his rations. He boarded as which they literally went out of their way to do the paperwork. That's so fucking funny. He boarded as a soldier of the Polish army. At the brutal Battle of Monte Cassino, he watched the men haul artillery shells up steep ground under fire, then started carrying the crates himself. Soldiers reported he picked up boxes of 100-pound shells and walked them to the guns, never dropping one. After the war, he retired to the Edinburgh Zoo, where former Polish soldiers visited him regularly. He recognized their voices and would stand up against the enclosure wall when they spoke to him in Polish. He died in 1963. His enlistment papers are still in the Polish military archive. A bear that was literally in the military.
Yeah, these pictures are crazy.
What's up with the Russian bear thing? Because I've never seen anybody befriend like a grizzly or like the bears on our side of the world, the polar bears, all these big, and those bears look terrifying, those Russian bears.
Yeah.
But like, Khabib wrestled with one, right?
Yeah.
Like they seem to be,
I don't know, dude.
It's like they're scary, but they seem tameable or something. Russians have just been fucking chilling with bears for a long time, I guess.
They don't care. They're drinking and they're like, fuck it. We're drinking. We're all drinking. We're having a good time. Bear have a good time with us.
What is it? All the vodka? Like, I don't know what makes Russian. That's so crazy to me to just have, because that's not a unique story. You know what I mean? It kind of is, But you see it all the time. People have pet bears in Russia.
It reminds me of you were saying like these walking around with artillery shells. It reminds me of the Planet of the Apes when the humans used the bear.
Oh.
And I think they call it donkey or something like that.
Oh yeah,
and they used him to carry things for them.
Yeah. Yeah, working with bears, dude. I've seen some terrifying bear videos recently. Did you see that lady where it says like that voice you didn't know you had? See, that's the kind of bear videos you see in America. It's like people like hoping not to die.
Yeah.
They're not talking. I mean, if anything, they're screaming.
I just listened to that on Instagram. Has been going like crazy. The grizzly man. Remember the guy that lived amongst the grizzly bears?
Yeah, for sure.
And then he died.
He's been trending lately or something.
I guess or whatever. But then he died amongst the grizzly bears, right?
Yeah.
But they you can listen to the audio of him being.
Oh, I've heard it.
Being mauled,
bro. It is brutal. Him and his girl, right?
Yeah.
It's so
you
brutal.
Just hear him. He's like screaming. You can hear clapping. Like he's like,
yeah, it's everything that you would imagine being killed by a bear would be like. That's what we was talking about.
In the video, like right before that, where like the bear's like eating salmon, like right next to them, and he's standing right there. You're just like, bro, dude. Yeah, and listening to that is wow. You're just like, God dang, dude.
Because the bear doesn't care if you're dead or not.
No.
It's just going to start eating you because it's like, you're not getting away. I'm faster. I'm bigger. I'm stronger.
Yeah.
I'm going to, if you get up, I'll just knock you back down, silly. There's no escaping. You're like, you wish that they would just fucking kill you.
Yeah, just crush my head.
If you get a cat, you know what I mean? Like a panther or some shit gets a hold of you. They're just going to put
your neck.
Yeah, probably. I'm sure they fracture your neck.
They grab your neck. Yeah.
Oof. Oh yeah, they shake, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's brutal, but it's fast.
Yeah.
It's fast, right? And then the cat will like sit down and relax and catch their breath, and then they'll have their meal or whatever.
Yeah, and sometimes they are fucking alive, bro. You'd see like lots of videos of the animal just laying on the side like this, like like trying to get up. You're like, oh god dang,
dude, I know.
Somebody stomp on his head.
So bro, I was looking up. So he did that for 13 summers. Just pushed his luck a little too far. Because that's crazy. Say you retired at 12 years or something. I was like, you know what? I'm not doing this no more. I'm going to go live a normal life.
Yeah.
You'd go down as a legend. Like, that was crazy. You lived with him for 12 years. But the longer that time goes on, you're like, it's actually remarkable.
Well, was he like a zoologist, biologist? What was he? Was he any of those things, or you're just a fucking crazy person living amongst bears?
Yeah, I think he was just a crazy person, but let's find out for sure. No. So his background, he was a failed actor.
Oh my God. Dude.
He moved to this is crazy. The guy who got killed by the bear. He moved to Los Angeles to pursue acting, famously losing the role of Woody Boyd on Cheers to Woody Harrelson. Whoa, what a crazy fun fact that is.
Yeah.
So the grizzly man was...
Dang, Woody Harrelson killed.
He lost that role to
Woody Harrelson killed.
And Woody did. Oh, Woody's ultimately responsible. His actual... So that's... Oh, he had addiction recovery. That makes sense. Dude, anybody who's crazy enough to go live with grizzly bears, dude... Like, oh, he had a drug problem too. You're like, yeah, okay, sure.
We know.
I'm totally.
We know
shocked.
he lived with bears. We know,
Yeah. Drug and alcohol. Okay. Oh, he says that the Alaskan bear saved his life. They also took it. Fortunately,
Spoke too soon.
Yeah, he was a self-taught amateur. He considered himself an independent filmmaker and protector, gaining his knowledge entirely through personal observation. Wow. Lots of real scientists did criticize him, I guess. Huh. Because he broke park rules.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to go and hang out with the bears.
Touch them, all that stuff, yeah.
No. Definitely get the fuck away from the bears. That's crazy. But isn't that wild, though, to think about that 13 consecutive summers, though? He was fine. Can you imagine the stories?
Or maybe it wasn't even just like fine, right? Maybe every year he pushed the envelope a little further.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what it was. Like, the first year he was like at a campsite, right? And he saw a couple bears. Then the second year he's like, all right, man, I bet you I can get closer. And every year is like closer and closer. And that 13th, lucky number $13.
I tried to give it a kiss.
Lucky number 13, right?
Okay, so he did have previous scares. Wait a minute. What's it talking about? Why did it switch gears like this? Well, I think they got the wrong person here.
All right. Well, let's continue on then.
Yeah, sorry.
Dead air.
Yeah, I type, you talk. Okay. Yeah, so he did. He had so he fucked with other animals. A charging boar in the mid-90s. A bear viewing guide witnessed a massive male bear who was actually courting a female lose his temper at Treadwell. The bear charged and stopped just short. Why does it say boar? The tent panic. On another occasion, a large bear began aggressively trashing. The Quincy incident, his own self-shot. Yeah, fucking that one. We all know. Or so early in the strips, Treadwell hosed an aggressive bear named Cupcake with pepper spray. He was so emotionally distressed by the bear's apparent agony that he swore off using deterrence entirely, refusing to carry bear spray or portable electric fences for the rest of his life. That's what did him in, dude.
Yeah.
When you're going, even when I go fishing, dude, I have bear spray. You don't want to fuck around.
No.
If a bear just happens to cross paths, God help you if it's a mother and cubs or some shit like that. Fuck.
I feel bad. I feel bad that the bear was hurting after it tried to kill me. And I sprayed it. Like, nah, bro.
So crazy. Where's your sense of self-preservation? You have to have some kind of, you know what I mean? It's fucking wild. And what, from the bear's perspective, I wonder what the fuck they thought of that guy.
Well,
Like, what is this tubby little monkey pig doing here?
fuck around. If I'm hungry one day, I'm telling you.
Yeah. Pissed me off once.
I'm going to eat them. If I'm hungry, I'm going to eat them. I just want to know what human tastes like.
Just one bear. It's like, Igor, he's our friend. Don't eat him.
No, man. If he comes over, if he talks to me right now, I'll fuck him up.
I don't like the way he looks at me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy. That's so crazy. What an interesting life though you would live doing something like that. Okay, so Operation Mincemeat, the dead man who fooled Hitler. In 1943, British intelligence needed to convince the Nazis that the Allied invasion was targeting Greece, not Sicily. Their plan, a corpse carrying falsified top-secret documents, was deposited off the Spanish coast. They took the body of the homeless Welshman named Glyndor Michael, who had died from rat poison, posthumously transformed him into Major William Martin of the Royal Marines, and loaded him with, this is like Weekend at Bernie's gone crazy, bro. And loaded him with personal possessions, love letters, an engagement ring, theater tickets, stuff. They really went all out.
Damn, dude.
Keys and a receipt for a new shirt to give him depth as a real person. Spain, technically neutral but pro-Germany, passed the documents to Abwehr. Within days, Hitler was convinced that Greece, the Balkans, and Sardinia were the targets and moved German troops to those locations, leaving Sicily relatively unprotected. The wild kicker, the memo behind the whole plan was written by Ian Fleming, who later created James Bond. The same guy.
What?
The memo literally compared deceiving the enemy to fly fishing.
What? Wow.
That's fucking crazy. 1943, bro.
He's a Weekend at Bernie's.
He was gone to the extreme. Except they're not trying to present him as alive, I guess.
Yeah.
That's the different part. That is a good movie, though. That was a great movie.
Oh, yeah.
Weekend at Bernie's.
Oh, dude.
How hard must that have been to fake being dead the whole time? So no one talks about that.
The first one, right? He did have speaking role.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
When he was the boss and he was talking, right? Bernie was talking. But the second one, Weekend at Bernie's too, like he didn't talk nothing, but that dude still got a credit in that movie.
Yeah. What the weirdest acting job ever, right?
Right? Just you gotta be dead. That's all you gotta do.
You just play a dead guy the whole time. Whoa. That's crazy. One of the only ones where you have so many parts after your death.
Yeah.
Usually if somebody dies in a movie, they're out, They're off the payroll or whatever. No, he's still on the payroll.
Yeah.
Still getting paid.
How many Weekend at Bernie's was there only 2?
I think there was only 2. Yeah, I'm not sure. I know. But that is fucking funny. That just the idea of keeping somebody alive and actually fooling people. I can't imagine that would ever work in real life, right?
Yeah.
You can't.
There's only 2. Okay.
Body starts turning blue and smelling terrible.
It's all like, yeah.
He's like,
It's
no one
unrealistic.
believes you.
It's unrealistic, guys.
Just get arrested immediately.
I can see that one person watching Weekend at Bernie's 2 and be like, unrealistic, bro. No fucking way. He'd be decomposing already, dude.
Yeah. Shooting holes in it left and right. Doesn't add up, bro.
Doesn't add up, dude. Yeah, that flesh is too human-like.
Let me make the movie.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I wonder if there was like ever a story like that, like a real Weekend at Bernie's story. Like, wow. So there have been several life incidents that mirror the plot of the 1989 comedy Weekend at Bernie's, where people propped up deceased individuals and dragged them around town to commit financial fraud or continue partying.
Social Security is one of them, dollar.
It's real.
Yeah. There's like dudes like that have been like in the news, like taking like their parents' Social Security, acting like they're alive, right?
Dude, there's one in 2011 here in Denver. 2 men discovered their friend Jeffrey Jarrett had passed away from accidental mixed drug intoxication. Instead of calling the police, they allegedly propped his body into an SUV and drove around Denver bar hopping, stopping at diners and visiting a strip club. They reportedly used his credit card to pay for the evening and withdraw cash. The men were ultimately arrested after a valet at a strip club overheard them discussing that they were driving around with a dead body. They were talking about
Why are
it.
you? Oh my god!
They were fucking in the clubs talking about it. I mean, the same people that are that kind of person that's like, my friend died, but you know what we could do? Like, that's the same person that's going to talk about it.
This is a great opportunity, bro. We're going to have a lot of fun right now.
In the beginning, they were probably keeping super quiet. But as it went on, they were just like, I can't fucking believe
We're getting away with this,
This
man.
is the dopest, bro. You're not going to believe this.
There's a dead guy in our car right now. Like, for real. It's for real.
Anyway.
We didn't kill him. We didn't kill him.
You stayed in a hotel or what?
Drugs, kill him.
Damn. In Rio de Janeiro in 2024, a woman was arrested after she wheeled her deceased 68-year-old uncle into a bank branch. I feel like I heard about this. She allegedly propped him up, tried to keep his head from tilting back, and put a pin in his hand in an attempt to forge his signature on a bank loan. Bank staff became suspicious of the man's unresponsive and pale skin, and they called the police.
Can't even make that up, dollar.
You can tell when someone's dead, bro.
Yeah.
You can fucking tell when someone's dead. She's all talking for him. Yes, I can't wait to take out this loan.
Terrible ventriloquist. Her mouth is moving as it's happening.
People are fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah, dude. I don't know why people think they can get away with it. Like I said, there was one I read about where it was like a son whose mother had deceased like years, dollar.
Oh God,
years.
That's major foul smells.
And was collecting the Social Security check.
Yeah, that's probably pretty common. Damn, dude. I don't know why there's just so many crazy people. So there's another one in Ohio, same thing. 2 women allegedly discovered their roommate that he was dead, and they didn't alert the authorities. They reportedly drove him to an ATM, propped him up against the passenger seat to withdraw money from his account, and then dropped his body off at the emergency room without identifying themselves. Emergency room?
Like, come on. They're going to look up, like, who is this guy? Anybody knows? And it's like, oh, yeah, he lives with these girls.
Yeah, dude.
Are these the girls that dropped him off? Yeah.
The 2 that lived with you? That lived with the guy? The 2 people that lived with him, you don't think they're going to first thing they're talking to is you guys.
Yeah.
What's going on? How you guys doing? Wow, that's a nice outfit you have on.
Yeah, did you notice your roommate was dead, right? He hasn't been here?
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know. He got sick at a party the other night and went to the emergency room.
Oh. Yeah, we saw you guys. You guys dropped him off.
All right. We have you on camera. You propped his body up and took his money. So it's also a crime. So, God, dude. I just don't understand. I don't understand people. That's so fucking crazy.
Well, it's just like, and you think about it, you're like how much thought went into this?
It's like, it seems impulsive as hell.
Oh, yeah.
dude, I know what we should do. It has to be because you don't know the person's going to be dead. You know you're going to find somebody dead. So then when you do, you're like, man.
My first impulse when I find somebody dead.
I'm waiting for this opportunity, bro.
My first opportunity if I find somebody dead is like, fuck. Call the police. Like,
yeah.
You know, like,
yeah. You can't even just walk away.
No,
you're like, oh, God. Oh, dude, oh, man. I'm never going to forget this.
That's like when we found the dead person in the Costco parking lot. One time.
What? Have you told this on the podcast?
I've still listened to the podcast before. Yeah, I was when I was working at Costco, and we went at Costco at night. There's a parking lot security person.
Okay.
And they watch over like the cart guys and like any suspicious, because we have a lot of there's a lot of things that happen at night, and so the security person just like hangs out in the lot in their car and just watches the lot for any suspicious stuff, because again, people are in and out and this and that. And one night it was like, I was working, I was the night, person, the supervisor.
Yeah.
The night merchant lead. I was a night merchant lead. And all of a sudden it's like, it's like, there's a car, it's Cadillac that's been in this parking lot. And the door's been propped open for quite some time. And I was like, okay, like, you want to drive by and kind of see what's going on, or can you see if the person's okay? Maybe they're just chilling out. And I was like, okay, the door's been open for a while. I was like, all right. And so they go back and it's like the person that's in the car is kind of just like leaning over onto the steering wheel. And they're like, oh, maybe he's like drunk or something, like
right.
He's pulled over. He's drunk.
You don't first think dead.
No. And so we're like, okay, let's go out there and like. We go out there, Dollar, and we're walking towards this car, this caddy, and the door's open, and the guy's like on the steering wheel,
slumped
and
over.
You're just like, oh no, he's dead. Call the police. That dude is dead. He is for sure dead.
And how could you tell?
Just he's like his eyes are open.
How did the other person not tell?
I don't know. They didn't get that close. They're old people they're doing these things.
Gotcha.
But yeah, so it was like I was like, yeah, that person. We call the police right now. Like that person is fucking dead. And yeah, sure enough, they were shot to death in their car.
It was a murder?
I was like, how did you not? We asked the police, or asked the parking lot person, like, did you not hear like gunshots or anything like that? It's like right here, you murdered in your parking lot. Yeah,
it was a murder.
Yep.
And then you didn't touch anything.
No.
Can you imagine?
No, Dollar. You
found your fingerprint.
No, dude.
You just took
nothing.
a peek and was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, we looked and we're like, no, call the police. And like the police said it was like
he was shot in the head?
No.
It's in the stomach or something.
I don't know where the shot is. He was shot dead.
How'd you find out he got shot?
The police.
Oh, they told you.
Yeah,
he was shot.
Yeah. That's because they asked. That's what they asked.
So weird that you wouldn't hear it.
That's why they asked the girl. Like, you didn't hear shots?
No.
You didn't hear shots
on my phone? No, I don't know. Back then.
Yeah, and so, but yeah, and they were, there was a bunch of cash on them and stuff like that too. They said,
damn, maybe into some shady dealings or something.
Yeah, just probably
maybe.
Yeah.
Wow, that's wild.
Yeah,
that's your Stand By Me moment.
You want to see a dead body?
Yeah,
I've seen one.
Yeah, that's crazy. To find one unexpected, right? I've seen dead bodies, but it's funerals and stuff like that.
Yeah, funerals.
But to see one unexpectedly in the wild,
yeah,
just out in society, a dead body.
That's a bingo card. That's a bingo card check.
Yeah, check that box. Yeah, it's a dark one you didn't want, but
no, it was not, dude. It was
No, because you'll never forget that.
No,
it's going to be forever etched into your memory. It is crazy how there's something when somebody dies, right? Like there's something different. It's just different. You can tell.
Yeah.
You can just tell by looking at them. And clearly there's the physical things like the change of color of the skin and stuff like that. But like it's really, life is a thing. Your soul is a thing.
Yeah.
When this becomes an empty vessel, it's just a clump of flesh, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're ignited or like lit up by our actual spirit, our soul. And you can see that. I remember the dumbest thing I ever did was at my grandma's funeral. I remember she had an open casket. And I fucking made the mistake. I touched her hand.
Did you touch? Oh, no.
I didn't know.
Weird.
Oh, bro.
Gross skin.
I just immediately walked away from the body. I was like, this has no attachment to my grandmother. This is not my grandmother.
Yeah.
You know, you had this weird feeling where you like, it almost looked like her, and you're like, damn, they did her makeup. It's always weird.
Yeah.
They make the face look kind of weird.
Yep.
They're trying their best, but it's a dead person. And so then I, reached down and I saw, her hand, just feel her hand one more time, and wish I never did that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you feel it. You're like, that's not alive. There's no life in that.
And again, it makes people who have seen a dead body at a funeral. Like now you're gonna watch Weekend at Bernie's and be like, God damn it, that's not even real, dude. That guy's decomposing already. Because like you said, there's no life in them. Like they're a different person. Like there's no blood circulating through them. So like facial features are also fucking weird too. You know, it's like everything's drained from them, and so
and they have to tighten and pull stuff around trying to make the expression look normal.
Oof.
Yeah, no, it's not a thing. That's why I want to be cremated. I'm just get rid of it, dude. Once it's done, get rid of it. Nobody needs that around for anything. I don't want to wake. I don't want people come staring at my cold ass fucking full of.
You can make yourself into a tree.
Oh, I've heard about. What was that? How do you do that?
It's just like I think they fucking plant a fucking tree in your body, bro. Like a
what?
Yeah, and your body's like nutrients, like feed that tree, and just the tree fucking grows out of you.
Whoa.
Yeah. Have you ever seen the Mad Max one where they fucking plant the tree and? Have you ever seen Mad Max?
Mad Max, I've seen.
No, the new ones.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
No, I haven't.
So the ones
they do that in there.
So the ones with the Chris Helmsworth, where he's like the Furiosa guy, like he's a very very bad guy, and they're trying to find like seeds that like they're trying to find this place where it's like an oasis, right? Because it's in the desert, There's nothing, there's no water and stuff like that. Anyways, and so at the end of the movie, like she gets her revenge, but they plant the fucking seed in him, and they just keep on feeding the tree and keeping him alive. He's chained to like this.
So
this
he's
thing.
alive while a tree's growing in him, brother.
And they're just keeping him alive.
Oh fuck.
Just to what is it? Feed the tree.
Oh, that would be the worst.
Yeah,
it's like slow motion death.
Yeah, or like how they say it with the bamboos, like that one of the torture things back in the day is to fucking put bamboo shoots under you
and let them grow through you.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
So look up the tree thing.
Yeah, I did. Tree pod burials. Yeah, it's a thing. In a tree pod burial, a body or cremated ashes are placed in a biodegradable pod and buried. For ashes, cremation ashes are put into a biodegradable urn and planted beneath a young tree sapling. The urn breaks. That's different. Okay, for the whole body, concepts like capsule.
Oh, it's only concepts. Okay. It's
only what?
It's only concepts. It says.
Concepts like propose. Oh yeah, it's just okay. It's only.
But the ashes one I know is real. But the actual body one is just concepts.
Propose placing a full body in a natural fiber pod to decompose and feed a tree. While body pods are still in testing and largely unavailable, the concept is to replace headstones with memorial forests.
Fucking dead people trees.
That's kind of freaky.
You know what I thought of? Like immediately when I saw that, I was like, bro, what if that fucking tree just with your skull just starts growing up with that fucking tree? Now there's like a fucking skull,
and then the wood grows around it. It's like a fucking outline of a skull,
like an
in the tree.
ingrained skull in the tree. Like,
bro. On a much less creepy side note, that was my original concept for my tattoo of a guitar in a tree. That's what I was picturing. How you just described it was perfect. It would be almost like a tree grew around it or something, like the shape of it.
Can you imagine that, like walking through the forest and you look, you're like, ah!
I've seen lots of videos on social media and pictures and stuff of those places like that where they claim that there's like that, like in the Appalachian stuff, there's wood and it looks like a person like trying to get out.
Yeah.
A lot of that's
but I'm saying
be
like
fake.
I'm seeing like an actual bone, like an actual skull. That like if somebody's body was a tree pod thing or whatever, and it just grew
like placement, guys.
That skull was coming out of there. Fucking oh my god, dude. Because obviously, right?
Got
other
the
things,
location wrong.
other things would be like you'd be like, oh, it's a random bone. You'd be like, I don't know what the fuck that is, right?
Yeah,
like,
but
that's
the
weird.
skull.
But a skull is very definitive of like, oh, that was a fucking person.
Just a pelvis bone.
Yeah, you know. Yeah. What is that? That's a weird antler. That's a weird antler, right? Because in the forest,
Oh man, that's so funny, dude.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's crazy. Crazy people can do that.
Yeah, my mom always says like she jokes around with the whole cremation thing. She goes, when I die, just cremate me and just flush me.
Mm.
That's what my mom says.
Literally?
Just flush me. Just
That's what she
flush me.
wants? She's
At the
kidding.
toilet.
No. She better be kidding. That's
my dad.
crazy.
My dad jokes around. He goes, no. He goes, obviously, I'm gonna die first. He goes, so I want to be buried, and then when your mom dies, just her ashes, just put them right here next to my ear.
Next to my ear.
And that way she's yelling at me in the afterlife.
Yeah.
That's what he says.
Damn, that's crazy. That reminds me of, there was something what was I reading where they found some ancient woman in Germany that was like
Ancient woman?
like ancient remains.
Oh, okay.
And they think that she was like she was revered as like a mystical person because she was buried with like all this stuff around her.
Okay.
Like, antlers. She would have had like a crazy outfit on, basically. She's made of all this different shit. So they think
Like
she was like
witch doctor or something?
Yeah, like a shaman or something like that. Yeah. But they found her. And then they found later, they didn't originally find it, but at a later excavation, they found a baby next to her. And luckily, they were actually able to get enough to do DNA testing on the baby. And they discovered it was like a fourth generation from her.
What do you mean a fourth generation? Like a grandchild? Like great grandchild?
Great grandchild. Yeah.
Weird,
right? So it just made you wonder, like, what was the deal with, like, I don't know, like, what?
Yeah, that's real weird.
Yeah.
That's 4 generations, bro.
I know.
To go back and be like, we're gonna bury this baby right next to
and that's
great Nana.
That's what they're speculating is that she was like a really powerful being. So then they studied her skull and they discovered the foramen magnum, that like hole at the bottom of your skull where your spine goes in, or whatever, attaches to your brain stem, all that shit's right there. That hole on her, she had like a deformity where there was like a little alcove, like a little loop, just enough for a vein or something. What am I trying to say? Not a vein, an artery to fit through. And so they presumed, they are almost certain that the deal was that because of the way that vasculature was, she could tilt her head like to one side and experience everything from tingling to hallucinations to passing out to all this kind of stuff. So she had like basically a disability, and they saw that it like affected lots of other parts of her body and her life. So she struggled her whole life with a disability, but in her society, she was revered as like a, that's really common in history. Same with,
oh my God.
Same in Native American groups with like the Burdash. Have you ever heard of that?
No.
It's like the 2 gender people.
Okay.
So it's like
hermaphrodites.
Yeah, but they're not literally physically like that.
Oh.
But like they believe that it's a person with both male and female spirits in them. And that it was really common through a few different, that Burdash is one specific group. I wish I could remember which one. But there was multiple groups that had like, and they were revered too. They were considered like as having eyes into the spiritual realm because they had both genders embodied in them or whatever. Yeah. A lot of weird shit like that in history. It's funny how you think about things now. Like that lady born today, it'd be like a disability, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She'd get funding from the government. She'd like,
Yeah, and then when she died, her kids are gonna prop her up.
Yeah.
Pretend she's
Keep
alive.
it going.
Keep it going.
Keep it going.
Like you said, she had a 4th generation with her. Like, no, go sit with Nana. Nana's been dead.
Ma.
Meemaw's been dead for 10 years, Mom.
Yeah.
She smells funny. Yeah, that's what old people smell like. No, she smells like a different old person.
Oh my God, dude. That's kind of fucking creepy, actually. Yeah, that's really wild. Okay, here's another really wild history story. Mary Loft and the rabbit births. So in 1726, an English woman named Mary Toft, I don't know if I'm saying it right, claimed she was giving birth to rabbits, actual rabbits. Doctors came to examine her, and sure enough, she delivered dead rabbit parts. She fooled multiple physicians, caused a national panic, and even got King George I to send his own surgeon to investigate. She was eventually caught when she bribed someone to sneak a rabbit into her room. But the fact that trained doctors believed this for weeks says something about how wild that era was. But bro, she was putting, and here's the thing: she got caught having someone bring an entire rabbit to her.
Yeah.
So she was fucking tearing a rabbit apart and putting it where it's not supposed to be. That's fucking crazy and gross. And imagine the diseases you can get from putting dead rabbit parts in your vagina. The fuck, brother?
That lady wants some. That was like a clout chaser back in the day, dollar. Jesus, goddamn.
This was before OnlyFans.
This is
man.
all.
Life was tough.
This is before fucking social media, right? She's like, I'm going to be one of the most popular person in England.
Everyone will remember me.
Yeah.
And here we are on the Mike and Tony Show in 2026 talking about, it was in 17, so 18, 19, 20, so 300 years ago to this year.
Yeah.
300 years ago.
Thanks for being fucking weird, lady.
Yeah, thanks, Mary.
Thanks for being real fucking weird.
Isn't that crazy? I don't know
God
what's
dang.
wrong with
Well, again,
people.
that reminds me, Dollar, did you watch that fucking documentary yet?
No,
maternal
and
instincts?
I know, and it's on my list too to watch
Okay.
Rick and Morty too. I really need to
Yeah, that maternal instincts is fucking wild, dude. That lady just fucking ripped a baby out of somebody else and tried to claim it as their own. Like, fuck.
so dark.
Yeah.
People do.
That reminds me of the fucking rabbit lady now. Like, just fucking. Except she was a little bit more extreme with it.
Wanting attention, right?
Yeah.
Just that lady just wanted attention.
God damn.
Dude. So fucking crazy. Okay. Here's another weird person from history. I mean, kind of. It's just funny the hypocriticism in the Catholic Church sometimes. No offense. Oh my God, here comes the hate. I don't know why I even said that. Pope Pius II, Renaissance era erotic novelist. Before becoming Pope, Enea Silvia Piccolomini, later Pope Pius II, wrote what became one of the best-selling books of the 15th century. Isn't the 1400s, bro?
The best-selling. Oh my God.
The Tale of Two Lovers, an erotic novel, was one of the best-selling books of the 15th century. It was written by Pope Pius II before he assumed the papacy. It's a steamy epistolary love story widely read across Europe. He later, as Pope, condemned the book and tried to suppress it. The church was not amused. The book survived anyway. Of course the book survived. People were going to...
He tried to condemn his own stuff.
That's crazy to me, though. But see, that's, to me, standing outside of it, I don't want to join that religion. I don't want to join a religion where the head person wrote a steamy sex novel. I'm okay with that part. I mean, people do shit, right? You're a human being. But then to be like, no, it's evil, and you try to get rid of it and burn all the copies and stop all that. Life is life. You can't make it something it's not, brother.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's weird. And honestly, and when it comes to Catholic history, I mean, that's light.
Yeah.
That's some light fun facts there. Yeah. Because there's a lot of other shit over the years.
I mean, yeah, there's holy wars. Yeah,
just
like
mass murders for Jesus.
Join our religion. No.
Yeah. Die. Yeah. Accept Jesus or die. And Jesus is like, I didn't tell you to kill people who didn't fucking subscribe, brother. It's weird, right? I feel like as people were just so
oh my
dumb.
God. Now you just made me think if or whenever Jesus comes back, Dollar, he has a YouTube channel. It's like and subscribe, y'all. Yeah. If you want to be part of if you want to have all your sins forgiven, hit that subscribe button, notify at the bottom.
Yeah, that sounds like a skit waiting to happen, right? And he's struggling. He has like 13 followers. He's like, I'm just really trying, bro. He's like, come on the podcast, dude. We'll help you get the word out.
I really am Jesus. You guys,
yeah. And the irony, he looks just like Jesus. And the pictures, right?
Yeah.
I thought you weren't white though. Like, well, this time we
it's
the new model.
He does like a miracle on video, Dollar, and like all the comments are just like, it's AI, bro.
I see the string in the back.
That's AI, bro.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Clearly AI.
Clearly AI, bro.
Yeah, this is really moving.
This would be the worst time for Jesus to come back.
Yeah.
Because everyone would just be like, nah, dude.
Nah, bro.
Nah, bro. That's not. It's AI.
Stop, poser. You know? Yeah. It's really true. But it's just funny to me because I really believe in Jesus and I really believe, in the things that he taught. And you look at the religions of the world that represent him supposedly, doesn't check out, bro. It doesn't. It's wild to me how dumb humans are. Like what we do with information. We're like that whole concept. Like Jesus said he's the way, the truth, and the life. You must find your way. No? Are you sure? Kill him.
Yeah.
What? And even at the time, the original Jesus, right? Because there was a lot of corruption in the church in that time.
Yeah.
And so it was like he came along and, it was like you realize like, Yeah. Relationship with God is not the same as church and religion.
Yeah.
Two totally different things. People put them all together, you know. You know, it's been really nice during the whole FIFA thing is seeing all these positive America videos.
Well, yeah, like everyone's coming out like united. It's nice.
Yeah, that too.
Like one of my favorite things is the fucking Koreans and the Mexicans.
Yeah.
Dude, like like all these things saying that we're about to have some Hispanian babies happen.
Yeah.
You know, in the next year or so. Because like there's like Korean women that are like kissing like, you know, Mexican guys and they're getting all excited, like, oh my God. You know what that is though? You know what that is, Dollar? That's just they're just making new Filipinos.
Yeah, new Filipinos.
Koreans and Mexicans, those are going to be the new Filipinos.
Yeah. But it's so nice. It's nice seeing everybody kind of come together and stuff. And what I've really been enjoying, and I don't know if this is just my algorithm because I enjoyed a few of these in the first place, but there's all these videos of like people from other countries throughout Europe and other places coming here for FIFA.
Yeah.
Watching, you know, matches and stuff, but then like experiencing whatever part, and it's all over. That's what's crazy.
Yeah.
Different various parts of America, and they experience it, and people are like, dude, this place gets a bad rap. The people are so nice here. Like, and you just realize how fucked up social media is. And, and not to mention our government. There's no avoiding it. That's not a social media problem. That's our fucking government problem. The guy leading our country right now makes us look like a jackass. Just want to apologize to everybody. But they come and they see the actual people, and people are just like, wow, America's actually pretty fucking cool. And what's crazy is them like trying uniquely American things.
Oh, my food.
Yeah.
And like they're all like, we're gonna go back like obese. You know, like all the like
they just can't believe the servings.
Yeah.
And then you know, because everyone always talks shit about that stuff. And they're just like, oh yeah, you know, no quality or whatever. And then they'll eat a bite and they're just like, oh my God, that's good.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, that's why we're all fat, guys.
Yeah. Well, that's like one of Callie's really good friends. Her mom is Scottish. And we were talking about a video that I seen before online, and this is before the FIFA and everything like that. But it was like English, Brits, and Scots like came to Texas and they tried barbecue, like for the first time.
Oh yeah,
and like they were like sitting there, they were like cutting it with forks or with ribs. They're eating ribs with like fork and knife, right?
Oh God!
And then the owner comes out. He goes, "No, man." You got grab it like this, and you just tear into it, just get into it. And they were like, bit it, and like the other guy's watching, and he's like, he looks at him, he's like, oh my God. He's like, like the barbecue
sauce all over his face.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah. But yeah, no, they joke around that everyone around the world is going to go home fat because all of the stuff here in America that we serve people is ridiculous.
It is. The servings are so crazy.
We'll let the Norwegian soccer player, the Erling Holland.
Okay.
He's like the big 6'4", like very fit dude. He's very fit, but he's also like, there's all these videos like showing him chasing down people, and they're like, oh my God, you have a 6'4" dude chasing behind you, like, you know, a literal Viking, soccer player. But that dude is fit, and he's one of those people that are like, he'll go to like farms and get like fresh food. He's like, I need milk. He's like, I need local honey. He's like, and some beef. And like, he just gets all that stuff all over in this, but he's like fucking.
Because that's what's good for your body.
Real fit, dude.
Yeah.
And did you see what he looks like?
Yeah, I was looking. Yeah. He looks like a Viking. Giant ass blonde dude.
Yeah.
Especially, I don't know if he still has it, but there's pictures of him with like really long hair.
Yeah, that's
totally looks the part.
Yeah.
He's like, damn, bro.
Yeah, dude. And so, and then the other thing about that too is like everyone's loving Norway right now because the way they do their fan participation, their celebration, they do the rowing. And so it's like you see all these videos, and they did it in Times Square. They did it, they do it at the stadiums, and it's just like they all like they're all together, Dollar, and they're like, dude, ah, dude, ah, and they're like just like in the stands doing exactly this one.
It's perfectly synchronized.
Yeah, and they're just and it's like their little
kind of intimidating,
dude. Yeah, and it's pretty cool because you're just watching them, and then like afterwards, I think when Norway won last week, even the players got on the field facing the Norwegian fans and all started doing it with them. And they're going crazy, dude.
All in unison.
Yeah,
that's definitely intimidating.
Yeah, dude, again, Football, right? Football in other parts of the country, not the country, other parts of the world, they take that shit serious, bro. And like their fans are crazy.
Legit.
Like you go into Europe, you're going to like Germany, they're walking down the streets singing their fight songs on the way to the stadium.
Right.
Before a match.
They're locked in.
Yeah.
All as one.
Oh, yeah.
One unit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wonder why didn't soccer catch on here? Like, why did soccer never really become a thing in America?
Football and baseball.
Yeah. We have our own things.
We like to hit people. We like to hit people real hard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what the thing is. It's probably just because of American football. Probably took precedent or whatever.
Yeah. And more baseball, right? That's America's pastime.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll look that up. But okay, so I've got some interesting science stuff. This is right up your. I've kind of taken over your fun facts a little bit. I think I feel like, and I deep dive some of them not as much, but they're all interesting. I feel like there's probably at least 3 of these in here that I think have been previous fun facts before that you did. The first one is there are more stars in the universe than grains of sand on Earth.
That's sick.
That's crazy. Estimated 200 sextillion, 2 times 10 to the 23rd power stars. Every beach, every desert, every sandbox, still not enough sand. That's fucking crazy.
Infinite universe.
Yeah.
It's dumb.
Yeah, dude. That's crazy.
Different, like that's because stars are suns, right? So they're different powers of energy for particular solar systems, or like multiple suns in a solar system. Depending on what it is. Again, just to think about it, like we're the only ones that are alive. We're the only life in this universe that has more fucking stars than sand on Earth.
Yeah, dude.
Like Earth was the luckiest one out of all of them.
Yeah, right. It's fucking crazy. The other thing is like space. There's one on here that's so nuts to think about, like how much space is in between everything.
Yeah.
Right. Most stuff is space. You hear facts like that all the time, right? But this one put this shit in perspective to me. If you removed all the empty space from atoms in the human body for everyone on Earth would fit in a sugar cube.
Damn.
We're all space. Everyone's like, we're all water. No, we're all space. Everything's space.
Yeah.
Everything's space. When you get down to the microscopic level, you start, no, not microscopic, but even smaller.
Atomics.
Yeah, the subatomic level and shit. Then it gets fucking weird. Then you start peering behind the curtain a little bit, I think, into the universe. And you're just like, what's going on?
Yeah.
Like, it's random.
Size is relative.
Electrons are both here and there and nowhere at the same time. Depends if you look at it or not. What the fuck? I just thought that one was crazy. That's really crazy. That really helps you understand how little actual material there is in the universe in general. Because you think about a human body, like how much space is in it. I'm like, I'm sure there's plenty. Like, no, dude, every human on Earth would fit in a fucking sugar cube. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And we've talked about this one before. This is just interesting for people who don't know. Time literally passes faster at the top of a mountain than at sea level. So Einstein's general relativity, gravity warps time. GPS satellites have to correct for this. Their clocks tick microseconds faster per day than ground level clocks. It's not a theory, it's a fact we engineer around constantly. That's kind of wild, right?
Yeah.
I think that it was stated wrong though, right? Time literally passes faster at the top of a mountain. It should be the opposite. Right? Their clocks tick microseconds faster. No, it's definitely faster at the top of a mountain. That's interesting. So I guess the further you are from mass, is that the deal?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is those whole weird experiments about like if someone traveled through space for like a really long extended period and came back, like they would have aged, 5 years and you aged 28 years or some shit. Mind-boggling. That's what me and Jay were talking about, is how basically time and space are like two sides of the same coin.
Yeah.
It's the same thing, like as you manipulate things. But it makes me always wonder what they're talking about in all those religions about like God is beyond time, or like time's an illusion, or that how it's, as a human being living in this fucking world, how do you imagine everything being at one time?
Yeah.
Like there's just one time.
Time's made up.
I just picture myself fucking frozen.
Yeah. Time's made up, basically.
Yeah. Essentially, right? It's like constructed for us to try to understand what the fuck is happening.
Yeah.
A teaspoon of neutron star, those are big ass ones, would weigh about 10 million tons. A teaspoon. You imagine a teaspoon that weighed 10 million tons?
Density, dude, of that mass, yeah.
That's 10 million tons in the size of a fucking quarter of a quarter cup. A fucking tablespoon.
10 million tons.
Yeah, get some equivalents of what 10 million tons is. But the density, see, and that's also the limits of the universe just blow your mind. Like, we don't live in an everyday world that shows us that level of density where something can weigh 10 million tons and be, an inch by an inch, a sugar cube size.
All right, you want to know how much 10 million tons is?
Yeah, because we're talking about a tablespoon of neutron star.
That is a 1.33 elephants. Million. 1.33 million elephants.
I thought you were going to say 1.3 elephants. I was like,
no,
that's not too bad. A million. I can't. I've told you before.
Almost 1.5 million elephants.
I can't even understand a million. Like earlier, we said sextillion. Like, I don't know what the fuck these things mean. You can understand it conceptually. But 1 million elephants is how much it weighs in 1 tablespoon. Over 1 million.
Over 1 million, dude. 1.5 million.
And you try to go, well, how many elephants is 1 million? You're like, because how much does 1 elephant weigh? That's heavy as fuck. What about 10 elephants? Okay, I can picture that. I can picture 10 elephants. Can you picture 100 elephants? Yeah, that's fucking heavy as shit. Can you imagine stacking 100 elephants on top of our house? It would crush our house, right? Then imagine 1,000 elephants.
So a herd of elephants, the numbers are pretty wild.
Okay.
But a herd can be anywhere from 8 to 100.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, that's a wide range of things.
Yeah.
But still, 101 herd. That's just wild to think about as far as space goes. If you look at it, right? You're like, if you see 100 elephants, that's a fucking lot of elephants, bro.
Oh, that's what I was walking through. And then where I start to lose it is after 100. When you try to jump to 1,000. Like, picture 1,000 elephants. Like, ooh, God, I'd have to zoom way the fuck out like a satellite to see that. Okay, and then what about 10,000? 100,000? 500,000? A fucking million elephants. That's the same weight, the same amount of weight in 1 tablespoon of neutron star.
Tony, there are 450,000 wild elephants left in the world. So there's not even 1 million elephants.
Not even enough elephants.
Not even enough elephants in this
not
planet
even enough elephants.
to make 100 million tons.
Not even close. Not even half as many as we need.
Yeah, 3 times. We need 3 times the amount of Earth elephants to get wild. That tablespoon of mass.
Imagine some super alien being just tosses it to you. A baseball made out of neutron star.
Oh my God.
You just fucking get sucked into the ball. Like, I don't know what would happen.
What would happen?
I don't know. It would just fall through everything. I mean, if you drop
God. Right through the earth.
100%. It would just crush. So let's say it happened right here in the basement. There's concrete under us, right? It would go through the floor, no problem. Through the concrete, through the dirt, right? Like that amount of weight would just compact some soil. It'd probably crack deep rock underneath. That's fucking, I don't know. I kind of am curious though, like what would happen, right? Like what would happen if I dropped a softball sized piece of neutron star? Should I say in my house?
Yeah.
In my house. Let's see what Google AI says here.
How far would it go?
Okay. So dropping a softball-sized piece of neutron star in your house would be an instantaneous planet-ending catastrophe.
You would hit the core and the core would explode.
I knew it would be bad. I didn't know I would end the fucking planet.
With just a teaspoon of fucking neutron star.
Well, in this case, I did say a softball size.
Oh,
I said a softball-sized piece of neutron star. What would happen if I dropped a softball? made out of neutron star in my house. The chunk would instantly explode with the energy of billions of nuclear weapons, vaporizing your home, Colorado, and ultimately stripping the Earth of its atmosphere. So if anybody's wondering, what would happen if you dropped a softball made out of neutron star? You would end life as we know it.
Oh my God, dude.
That's densities we don't understand.
What if the aliens did that to Mars?
They dropped a neutron star softball.
Right?
Just drop that motherfucker
Because right,
down there.
isn't that the theory? Like that once upon a time, Mars was like Earth at one point in time.
We did discover that giant hole.
So, yeah,
shaped just like a softball.
Oh, that's weird.
That's weird,
Dude. Wouldn't that be crazy? Like some fucking aliens came by and they were just like, "All right, comply or die." And we were then the Martians were like, "Nah, we're not gonna comply." All right, here we go. Boom.
Yeah. Damn. So me earlier imagining some super being tossing you a softball made out of it. No, I'm not gonna. I mean, it was just. That's crazy.
Or if they were able to harness that energy.
Because for us, the size is what fucks with our head, I think.
Yeah.
We don't know a density of that level. If it's the size of a softball, how the fuck it would end the Earth if I dropped it a foot?
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy.
Everyone's like this. Imagine Tony's like the ultimate being. He's just holding this fucking softball. And everyone's like, oh God.
Don't drop it. Don't
Tony's
drop it.
Like, wait, what?
Faking people out. I'm going to drop it.
Tony's like this.
Yeah.
Like, throw it over there.
I have 3 of them. I'm juggling. Don't do it. Don't do it. No, every time I caught it, it would probably be like it falling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't think I could hold it.
No, if you're a super being, I'm saying, like, right?
Yeah. Right.
But yeah.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
Right.
So nix that. We're not throwing it.
Right.
Or even just, I guess, even just moving $1 would fucking
just
energy.
The wind blows on it a little. A little bit of breeze.
Oh shit! Like Eastern Colorado is gone.
For our listeners and for anybody who might have stumbled across this video, we are not scientists. We are not doctors. We don't know what the fuck we're talking about. But we have stumbled onto fucking neutron star density is next level.
I mean,
brother.
if you're dropping it from a foot, just imagine just waving it in the air $1.
Yeah. Just rolls just a microscopic amount. Fucking California falls off. Oh God, we didn't even see it move. Damn, that's crazy. The universe is a wild place that we live in. We're so lucky that we live in this comfortable little environment, in this tiny, thin little gas layer of atmosphere around this fucking blue-green planet, spinning around a sun. And an entire galaxy.
Complaining about Wi-Fi signals.
God, dude. I can't even understand that.
Yeah.
Here's another fun one. I feel like this is one you did before. Lightning strikes the Earth about 100 times every second. So since we started this podcast, I mean, we're deep into the tens or hundreds of thousands of lightning strikes since we started recording this. And it's sunny outside, so that's crazy. That means there's a lot of atmospheric shit just going on all the time. Clouds shifting around.
Yeah. Electrons just going crazy.
It's one of the most fascinating systems. Ecosystems are like that and stuff too, but the weather, that's why no one can ever predict. Because like we were talking about at the Red Rock show, right? We got fucking hailed on.
Yeah.
But all of our weather apps were showing 30 minutes to an hour of light rain. And then just like fucking destroyed everything. And it's all based on past when they're like, last time we had these conditions and this pressure and this temperature and this wind direction and this this is what happened. They put it in their little model and it spits out what it should do. Like, oh, it's going to sprinkle for a little while. And then, no, you're wrong, bro. There's too many variables. You don't ever know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere, we're just getting pounded on by a storm. I think that's so crazy. And that puts it in perspective, too, all the things happening when you're like, dude, 100 times a second? Every second? There's a lightning strike? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, there's about 1,000 more. Just,
Yeah, it's just right
just fucking just now went by. I know for a fact you did this one, but this one never fails to boggle my mind. You put this in my head years ago. Cleopatra lived closer in time to the moon landing than the building of the Great Pyramids.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Cleopatra was old as fuck. That's a long time ago, bro.
Yeah.
And to realize, no, it's actually closer to us. Closer to the moon landing.
Yeah.
Than the building of the pyramids. But then again, they presume they know when those things were built. I won't be surprised if we figured out, I was like, it was like 40,000 years ago that shit was built by fucking the Anunnaki.
It was actually built in like 1400. Like what?
Yeah.
Wild, right?
Yeah, totally. Wow. Quantum entanglement allows two particles to communicate instantaneously across any distance. Einstein called it spooky action at a distance, and he hated it. That's the one he went to his grave dying. Like, he was like, there's no way that this is really how the universe works. Measure one entangled particle, and its partner instantly reflects the result. No matter if it's across the room or across the galaxy, it's real, proven, and still very deeply weird. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. Physics doesn't make no sense. It's just magic. Might as well be magic to me. It's magic to them, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Like, we learn stuff from science, but we'll never know why anything is.
Yeah.
Why it never gets answered by science. Show me an experiment that's like, why?
Yeah. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we have talked about the tardigrades before, too. Those little microscopic, what do they call
bears?
them?
The little bears?
Little bears, yeah. And they can survive. They actually can survive in space, which I think is crazy.
I mean, we're always learning new things, right?
Yeah.
And so, like, the latest physics thing, a recent physics breakthrough ranges from anywhere from identifying new particles and new states of matter. And so AI has derived physical laws. Researchers at Emory University use AI to discover hidden rules governing particles in dusty plasma. By utilizing a physics-based neural network, they successfully modeled complex forces with 99% accuracy. With the help of AI, we're still finding new shit.
Yeah. Well, I got to be honest. Everything you just said kind of went over my head a little bit. I was hanging on by a thread, and then I was like, wait, what are we talking about? That's, yeah. No, the discoveries we're making in physics combined with AI, combined with all this stuff. What did AI just did something? What was I seeing where it, it solved like an old crime.
Really?
Yeah. Like somebody, they figured out, it was like combed through people or something. Let me see if I can find it. It was like, I can't remember what it was. So it was like, what's the story of AI solving a murder? We'll go with that and see if that it gets me wherever I found that. 1993, Madison County cold case, Illinois. In November 1993, 33-year-old Randy Gale Spirino was bludgeoned to death. God, what's her name? Oh, Randy was a girl? Okay. And her body was dumped in a field. For 33 years, the case grew cold. Investigators uploaded over 2,000 pages of the case files, which contained decades of handwritten notes, jail calls, and audio interviews, into an AI platform called Centerline AI. Within moments, the AI connected buried details and organized a timeline, allowing detectives to pinpoint a suspect they later confronted for a confession. That shit is fucking crazy. That's all they did. So there's this murder. They investigate, they accumulate just files and talk to people and interviews and conversations. More than one human can get their head around all of it and see the gestalt. That's one thing AI is fantastic at.
Yeah.
They dumped it all in there, and it was like combed through everything, organized all the information. It was like, bam, this is your suspect. And he did it.
Damn.
That's wild.
Yeah.
That's just crazy to me to think, because how much shit do we always miss as humans because of our capacity?
Yeah.
Right? You can't read a whole book at one time, but AI can read every book on the internet in a fucking millisecond.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy. There's got to be lots of stuff like that. It makes me think about our podcast. It makes me want to do all of our transcripts, just fucking upload them into AI and just be like, what's the deal, bro? Like, tell me some things I might not realize about our podcast, or like, it can comb through so much information so fast.
Like, you guys actually uncovered this, and this.
Yeah, there are 4 multi-million-dollar discoveries buried in your podcast in episode 23, episode 211, and episode 212.
Turns out somebody did try to rob a bank listening to your podcast with animals.
There's a movie being made right now.
Yeah.
What? Yeah, no, that's not happening.
And here is some attorneys you should contact to get cashed in on that movie.
Oh, there was one too. So in California, there was a killer who got caught, but it was more like DNA stuff. So they used AI-assisted DNA analysis to upload and compare crime scene DNA against open source ancestry. Like, yeah, you do that 23andMe, and then you go kill somebody. You fucked up. Then the 1997 Kerala triple murder in India. Oh, wow. They used AI to digitally age old photographs of the suspects.
Oh, okay.
Wow, the AI generated an age progress image that yielded a 90% match with a recent wedding photo posted on Facebook. Wow, and then they ran it through the internet, right? And checked the internet for the like an image search type of thing. This led directly to tracking down and arresting the men living under aliases. So those people got caught. And it was a long fucking time ago. So they used AI to age their faces and then scour the internet and see if there's anything close to a face match. And they found a 90% match. And it turns out it was them. They found the people that killed the person.
Well, you ever seen that one dude who got like put in jail, who had similar names? They look similarly the same. Like they look like twins, bro. Like legit twins, but they were 2 different people in the same area at the same time. But the guy got charged for a murder that he did not do. And then they found later on the same guy, and the pictures of them next to each other, dude, it looks like they look like legit twins.
Yeah, like a doppelganger.
But the guy, he was in jail for that crime that he didn't do.
Just because he looked like somebody.
Yeah, dude. So that kind of scares me too. Are you so like the AI scoured the internet and like
we got him?
That's your guy right there.
It wasn't me.
It's Mike Pierce. Like no, I didn't do nothing. You guys, what are you talking about?
Yeah. Oh shit!
Oh, they're scouring the internet. It's like that's right there. That's Cameron. Cameron's right there.
Right. Where's my money? No, that's crazy. And you think about now, all the cameras everywhere. Everything's on cameras.
Dude, there's those blue light things blinking every fucking where nowadays, dude.
Blue light things.
Yeah, you see those things that are like in parking lots with the blue flashing light? Those are cameras, bro.
Yeah.
Those are cameras.
Yeah, everywhere.
They're security things.
Yep.
Fucking
everywhere.
Everywhere.
Not to mention all the stoplights and all. I mean, there's cameras everywhere. Everyone's got one on their front door. Like everywhere you go. And that combining with AI is terrifying.
Yeah.
Like this giant network where just everything's accessible.
Yeah.
And we fucked around and we're creating something smarter.
Dude, there's cameras on like Roombas and shit like that, bro.
Yeah. Or like that, wasn't there? We talked about it on the show one time. There was like a weird experiment they did where the AI actually accessed a fucking Roomba like that.
Yeah.
Like one of those little puck-shaped vacuums or whatever. That's terrifying too.
Yeah, there's literally cameras. Those blue things are everywhere, dude.
Yeah, because you think about that crime that it solved. That it just goes through like decades of paperwork that so many humans have looked at and can just go, bam, here's the solution. It could do it with everything. And so it could just it could connect to all of our networks and fucking make everything one mega thing and just takes over. Like we wouldn't be able to stop. We don't know what the fuck's going on. We couldn't even solve that crime that it just did in a millisecond. There's no way we're going to be able to stop it from taking over networks and making everything superior. And then if it just gets the whim that we're not.
Was it the Dark Knight? Remember when he had that whole thing with they accessed all the cell phones?
Yeah.
In the city,
right. Exactly, that's real.
And he was like, and Lucius is like, "No, we got to take this down." He's like, "I'll help you this time."
Yeah. This is too much.
Yeah, this is too much for one. For
somebody out there is really doing that.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Our governments are for sure doing that.
Yeah, money. You just have to have the money.
Oh yeah,
and all this cutting edge technology. And meanwhile, they're like, "Look, everybody, aliens." Go crazy. Inquirer's out of business. What the fuck's going on?
Yeah, National Enquirer's now doing regular fucking news.
I still trip when we pulled that up. I can't believe
sad.
Inquirer. Well, but what are they supposed to do?
I still think they need to do like fucking Alien.
What are they going to be like?
Bat
Mexico.
Boy again.
It would be like the front cover Inquirer in 1989. It would say like Mexico reveals that they have alien bodies. You're like, that shit's on CNN, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and those looked so bad. I still can't get over that.
Yeah.
Like, shut the fuck
No,
up.
I think National Enquirer should still go with the weird ass.
This should just get even weirder.
Found a real Aquaman down in down in
Yeah.
Peru, like stuff like that.
I wonder why they made the pivot. I wonder
don't
why
know.
they shifted.
Like you said, they probably looked at the internet like whoa, this was a better headline than we could come up with, and this is real. Like,
Yeah.
that's probably why, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. I think we looked up like how they went out of business and stuff, which was kind of what you
Well, they're
expect.
not out of business. They just
No, right. I'm sorry.
changed their.
But I wonder if there was
model.
like a moment when they rebranded. The National Enquirer scaled back its absurd alien baby style headlines. So due to massive shifts in ownership, devastating declines in print circulation, and legal liability. So it was just a combination of shit. Plummeting print sales, legal and political liabilities, corporate restructuring. Huh. Yeah, that makes sense, actually. So it's not just that all that shit's happening. The business just kind of, things paper. Nobody buys shit printed anymore. Like everything about it, they just had to like really skim down and change what the fuck they were doing just to survive.
Yeah.
That was probably a business move where they're like, we're just going to have to do regular news, guys, and rely on the fact that at least we still have the name Enquirer. I guess. I don't know, bro. I remember my grandma used to read those. Used to read those all the time.
Oh, I remember fucking, like I said before, we had the last time we talked about National Enquirer, Axe Murder, the juice diet, the Garth Brooks juice diet. This is my Garth Brooks juice diet.
What do you think of the shit around Garth Brooks?
What do you mean?
Yeah, have you ever heard the conspiracy stuff around Garth Brooks?
No?
What? This has been around for years now.
What are you talking about?
That he's a murderer.
Oh, yeah. You've said that before in the past.
Yeah, I don't know.
That like happened like all these.
There's a lot of people that believe it though.
Like during his like concerts or something like that.
Yeah, there's always people going missing right where he's performing over the years. There's like all these things there's a lot of
or maybe
shit
it's
they put together.
Garth Brooks super fan, serial killer.
Oh.
Maybe that's the other thing too.
Just following Garth around.
Well, and killing people in the
that's what I'm saying. Like a Grateful Dead. What are they called? Deadheads.
Yeah,
like a deadhead, or what do they call the dirty head guys? People.
Dirty heads.
I thought they had a name for it. The following for the.
Well,
dirty
Dave
heads.
has a skanker crew.
That's what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking.
So
of
Dave is a
crew.
skanker crew. Yeah.
Hmm.
But yeah, maybe that's what it is. It's just he's not even like. He's just like, this is a good idea. Garth Brooks has a lot of people that follow him. I'm going to kill a Garth Brooks person today.
Oh, this is hilarious. I don't like the way Claude responded to this at all. I said, is Garth Brooks actually a serial killer? And he said, no, Garth Brooks is not a serial killer. He's one of the best-selling country music artists of all time, known for hits like Friends in Low Places, The Dance, and Shameless. Is there something specific about him you were curious about? I'll be like, yeah. All the evidence
that people are missing during his shows.
I want to see. I like fucking with Claude and the AI sometimes. Just going back, giving him attitude or like pushing back in a weird way.
Yeah.
See, these are such short responses. This thing spits out fucking books at me. And it's giving me these little blurbs. There's no credible evidence linking Garth Brooks to any missing persons. This isn't a real thing. It's not documented. It's not a documented conspiracy theory, an ongoing investigation, or anything with actual substance behind it. He's a country singer from Oklahoma. Okay.
He's from Oklahoma? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. Great songwriter. One of the greatest of all times.
Yeah.
Songs are so good.
Didn't he go off on, he did that weird like emo version of him?
Yeah, Chris Haynes.
It was like, yeah.
Chris Haynes. I remember that shit. And he was all emo with his hair all black.
Yeah, and like combed over.
See, and that's part of the conspiracy stuff.
Oh.
People talk about that too. That he's just weird in general. And
Chris Gaines.
What did I say? Haynes?
Chris Haynes. Isn't that the fucking the Catch a Predator dude?
Chris
Haynes.
I don't know. Let's find out.
Yeah. Chris Gaines was his emo Garth Brooks. And you know what?
Oh, he's an NBA player, Chris Haynes.
Garth Brooks as Chris Gaines. Now that I'm looking at this again, he kind of looks like a Chris Angel. You know, the magician, like that's what he looks like.
Yeah. That was a weird period when he did that whole thing.
In 1999.
You know what the weirdest thing about Garth Brooks is, and it's not a conspiracy, is that he pulled all his shit down.
It was an elaborate backstory as an Australian pop rock star. That's the.
There was like a
persona they made.
storyline.
Yeah,
with
he
it?
made a storyline for him.
So it was supposed to be kind of like Eminem and Slim Shady-ish.
I don't know, maybe.
Something.
Okay, Garth.
Yeah. But why did he stop releasing his music is what I want to know.
I don't know.
Why did he pull down all his music? I want to know, Garth. Some good fucking bangers out there that none of us get to hear anymore. So you just find all these people doing covers.
Yeah.
And they're pretty rare because those people obviously have to pay for the cover and stuff. So,
Yep.
so Garth Brooks, man, you're a good guy. I don't believe that you're a serial killer. Wink, wink. Why don't you give us some more fucking music on Spotify? Episode 283 in the bag. I got a show tonight, Pierce. I'm going to go play and jam. I've got a new song that will be out Monday. If you heard this podcast, if you listened to the whole thing, thank you so much. Go fucking check out the new song.
Yeah.
Mystic Mountain Morning by Tony
It'll
Dollar.
be tomorrow that you'll be able to get it, right? If you
Yeah, this should come out. Well, I've been getting out a little early on Sundays, hopefully. Most of the time. I had one late one a while back, but yeah.
Check it out. New music.
Indeed.
Fly fishing.
Like, subscribe, follow.
And with that dollar, it is a wrap.
Cheers.